Iran.
Okay, we are going to interrupt you and bring you the Iranian ambassador to the IAEA who is speaking right now. This is Mr. Reza Najafi. Let's listen to what he has to say.
Consistently warned against the adverse implications such unlawful conduct would have on the authority of the IAEA, the integrity of the international non-proliferation regime, and viability of the NPT. The subsequent illegitimate use of force by the U.S., apparently a recognized depository of the NPT, targeting safeguarded nuclear facilities of Iran, occurred despite the fact that the agency's inspectors maintained an uninterrupted presence at these facilities for a long time, and all operations conducted therein were subject to the agency's monitoring and verification. This ruthless act has inflicted a profound and systematic blow to the credibility and legal coherence of the NPT and international non-proliferation regime. The depository of the NPT, in coalition with a nuclear-armed non-party to the NPT, has carried out an act of aggression against a state party to the NPT, the country which, according to the agency's own publicly available data, has been subject to the highest number of inspections relative to the number of its nuclear facilities. A country in which more than one-fifth of the agency's total verification resources have been allocated to the implementation of the safeguards. It is profoundly alarming and legally reprehensible that the depository of the NPT has not only violated the core principles of the treaty, but has also openly expressed pride in an illegal act of aggression. This marks a profound collapse of the principles that once defined Western civilization, an alarming celebration of blatant barbarism and unlawful aggression. The present situation has reaffirmed the troubling reality that the IAEA and broader non-proliferation regime established under the NPT is no longer considered functioning effectively by some in upholding its foundational objective and legal responsibilities. The recent unlawful act of aggression has delivered a fundamental and irreparable blow to the international non-proliferation regime, conclusively demonstrating that the existing NPT framework has been rendered ineffective in fulfilling its foundational objective. These unlawful attacks may have far-reaching and devastating environmental consequences, posing serious risk of radioactive, chemical, and radiological contamination, not only for Iran, but for the entire region. Furthermore, the physical security and containment of the nuclear materials, including enriched uranium, have been severely compromised. In accordance with the UN Charter and NPT, Iran reaffirms its inherent right to self-defense and will strongly defend its great nation, its sovereignty, and its supreme national interests by all necessary means. The era of unchecked impunity has come to an end. As long as the source of the threat persists, the Islamic Republic of Iran will continue to undertake necessary, resolute, and proportionate measures to neutralize it at a time, place, and manner of its own choosing, in full exercise of its inherent right to self-defense under Article 51 of the United Nations Charter. Our measures are proportionate, targeted, precise, and designed to neutralize the source of continued aggression. I thank you very much. I should come back to the meeting because it continues.
That was the Iranian ambassador to the IAEA, the International Atomic Energy Agency, Reza Najafi, speaking there in Vienna, condemning the U.S. strikes on Iran's nuclear facilities at Fordow, Natanz and Isfahan. The ambassador saying there that It is alarming and legally reprehensible that a signatory of the NPT, the U.S., violated the agreement. He said the NPT is not functioning, is no longer functioning, and that the unlawful aggression by the U.S. has dealt a blow to the nuclear proliferation treaty. The ambassador adding that Iran will strongly defend its sovereignty by all necessary means. This comes as the Israeli attacks on Iran continue this Monday, with several sites targeted in the Iranian capital, including the notorious Evin prison. The entrance of the prison, we understand, was targeted this Monday morning. And the U.S. military strikes on Iran have also been discussed at an emergency session of the United Nations Security Council. China, Russia and Pakistan have been pushing for a draft resolution calling for an immediate ceasefire.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get latest news from Al Jazeera.